Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And welcome to our last training of November. We are going to be covering the South Florida market stats. Today, you're going to learn how to pull statistic information for our real estate market here in South Florida and also throughout all of Florida. We're going to be using several programs like the MLS. We're also going to use a program from your Florida Realtors called Sun Stats. And we're also going to use RPR, which is Realtors Property Resource, which is a member benefit of your NER. Guys, if you have any questions throughout the presentation, the training, please feel free, unmute yourselves, ask questions. This is a great class. This prepares you to work with buyers and sellers. This prepares you to have knowledge on the market and actually know what you're talking and perhaps even predict what's coming up in the future. Guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into the action. We are going to first begin with the MLS. That, of course, is CoreLogic Matrix, which we're going to go ahead and click here. And that's going to log us into CoreLogic Matrix. Now, there is a stats section up here. We are going to focus a lot on stats, but first, we're going to take you through a different way of looking at stats, and that's going to be done with a market conditions report. This is a very important report for us to learn how to run. And for that, we're going to go here to where it says more, and we're going to click on market reports. All right. So in every single appraisal that you see done, you will see a market conditions report. It's known as the market conditions 1004 MC report. You'll see it over here on the left-hand side. We're going to learn how to run this. We're going to learn to see the speed of the market. How is it behaving? Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Or is it just neutral? You're also going to learn trends. Is it trending upward or downward? All right. So on the left, we're going to always choose active and we're going to choose closed sale. And for a closed sale, we're going to go ahead and run a 365-day study. All right, so we're going to study an entire year, 0 to 365 days. On the left, choose what property type you're interested in running this market report for. So we're going to go ahead and begin first with single family home, then we'll do some condos. Now, if you've taken our CMA workshop, you'll know that we can run this report and attach it with our CMA because it's a telling factor what is doing inside that market. So for a CMA, if you're running this report for a CMA, you can always put in the address of the subject property here in this section provided, and you can do a half a mile radius around that particular neighborhood and see how the market is behaving. Now, if you just want to run this report generally for a zip code, for example, then you want to come over here and you want to put in a zip code. If you want to run it for an entire city, then you put in the city here. If you're running this for a building, for example, then you'll put in the building address here. All right, so I'm going to run this report for zip code 331, let's say 33134, which is a zip code here in Miami-Dade County in the city of Coral Gables. All right, so 33134. And if you want to make sure you stay within the Coral Gables city limits, then go ahead and run here Coral Gables and select it. All right, that's all we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and click on generate report, and I want to teach you how to read this report because it's a very important report for us realtors to understand what the market is doing. Now, in South Florida, all right, you'll see that the market definitely is changing. However, prices aren't really going down. And I know it doesn't make sense, but that's what it is. You'll see in many different studies that the market is definitely changing. However, the prices still do not reflect a lower price. So looking at the first line, which means settled, that's closed sales. In the last 3 months, we had 28 closed sales of single family homes in zip code 33134. Compare that to the previous 3 months, which they sold 65. You can see that the market has definitely slowed down towards the end of this year. All right, and that's from August 26th through November 26th, which is today. During the summer months, we definitely had a spike in the market, or we had a really good market or really good sales of 65. Compare that to the first 6 months where there was only 78 sales, then definitely the summer months was the best time, right? The second line reads how many properties sold per month. So when you look at this, during the first 6 months of your study, they were selling 13 properties per month. Jump to the summer months and they were selling 21 and a half properties per month. During the last 3 months, it's now lowered to 9.3 properties per month. So the market is definitely slowing down. Now, there are 78 active listings of single family homes in zip code 33134 in the city of Coral Gables today. If we are selling 9.3 properties per month and there are 78 properties available, it'll take you approximately 8.3 months to sell off all of your inventory. That's known as the months of housing supply, or how much inventory is left. All right, that definitely is trending towards buyer's market. All right, a buyer's market. Now, I want to explain to you that 0 to 3 months of inventory is considered a seller's market. All right. Between 4, 5, and 6 months is considered more of a neutral market or a balanced market. Anything over 7 months is considered a buyer's market. So we've gone from 35 active listings to 37 active listings to now 78 active listings. And our months of housing supply has gone from 2 months of supply to now over 8 months of supply. So definitely a buyer's market. However, the prices are not reflecting that. Look at the prices. This is the median comparable sales price. So the sales price of all 28 properties, the median price is 1,475,000. Compare that to the rest of the year, and you'll see that the price definitely has increased. Even though we have less sales and more inventory, the price has increased. The list price, however, took a slight dip from the summer months. We went from nearly $2 million in list price to now 1,950,000. All right, so we're definitely looking at sellers lowering their price just a bit. And then when you look at the percentage, we are selling right now at 93.6% of the original price. Therefore, buyers are getting about a 7% discount on the list price. Once upon a time, in a very hot seller's market, you would see any market you study where properties were being sold above asking price. So you would see this number like 101% or 102%. All right, that's not the case anymore, especially in the last year. You're looking at 94.3%, 95%, and now 93.6% of the original price. Properties are taking about 25 days to sell. So from the day it goes active to the day it goes pending on the MLS, it's about 25 days, and that's the median. And the properties that are currently on the market have been on the market for a median of only 65 days, so 2 months. This is a very telling tale of the market. You master this report and you can pretty much predict what's going on, how you can price your property, whether you represent a seller or buyer, what should be the current price based on the market activity. All right, that is the market conditions report. I'm going to go ahead and close it, and we're going to run one for condos. All right, so we're going to switch it off here to condo. And we're going to stay in the Coral Gables area. And let's see what condos are doing in Coral Gables, zip code 33134. All right, so pretty much the same numbers. You're going to take a look here. You went from 3 months of inventory up to 5 months, so now 10 months of inventory. We increased our listing intake or our listing inventory from 38 to 56 to now 99 listings. There are currently 99 condos for sale in all of zip code 33134, and we're only selling 9.6 properties per month. So if we're moving 9.5 properties per month and you have 99 properties for sale, you're looking at a 10-month inventory. That is definitely a buyer's market. The prices for condos have been stable throughout the entire year. You're looking at 617.5, 620, and 620. So no increase in condo prices in zip code 33134. The list price has fallen. You're looking at 746,000 for the list price at the beginning of our study, the first 6 months of the year. During the summer months where everyone is buying, you're looking at 774 for the list price. And now you're looking at 99 listings with a median price of only 725. So you'll see there that the sellers in today's market have a lower list price of 725 as a median. Condos are taking 33 days to go pending on the MLS. And currently, the condos that are on the market have been on the market for a median of 81 days. All right. Condos here are selling at almost 95% of the asking price or a 5% discount from that list price. Okay. Any questions on the market conditions report, guys? This is a very simple report to run. I'm going to go ahead and close it, and we're going to give you another example. Let's remove the zip code. Let's remove the city. And let's say you wanted to run this for a particular building. We're going to try 50 Biscayne Boulevard. All right. We're going to go ahead and put in here 50 Biscayne and in Miami-Dade County. If you wanted to run this for a building because you represent a seller in the building, then we're going to go ahead and run it for this building, and we're going to go ahead and click on generate report. And this is the statistical market conditions for 50 Biscayne Boulevard. Folks, if you have a seller in this building, there is competition. All right. We're looking at a 48-month inventory. There's a 48-month inventory. We're only sold one property in the last 3 months, and there are 16 properties for sale. Okay. However, and it just doesn't make sense. All right. The sales prices are higher, right? 725, 695, up to 780. Of course, you only have one property. So that one property sold for 780. Now the list prices definitely look like from 822 down to 699. Now 699 is the same as 699 at the beginning of the year. So in reality, they just took a nosedive from the summer months, but it's been pretty much stable. Now condos in this building, when they sell, and it's only one sale, right? That one sold for 88% of the asking price. So if you have a condo at 50 Biscayne and you're thinking about selling, you do have competition. There are 16 other condos for sale in this building, and there's barely any movement. Okay, so again, this is a very telling factor of what the market is doing, how long you're going to take to sell it, and is there any demand for a condo in this building? There isn't. There aren't many sales. All right. I mean, if you look at it, 7 sales in 6 months, and then during the summer months where everything, picks up a little bit, there were 7 sales in 3 months, and now we dropped to only 1 sale in the last 3 months. Okay. And that's how you run a market conditions report for a building. Very important report for us to run, guys. It's the market conditions. Now, we're going to go and jump right into stats, and we're going to see actually how the entire real estate market is running based on active listings, number of units sold, and your median and average prices. So we're going to go to stats and let's learn how to run this report. On the left, you have presets. We're going to concentrate on three presets in today's class. The first one is the active listings. We want to know how the active listing inventory is behaving and how you compare that to the previous years. So we're going to go with active listings. Let's go with single family home in all of Miami-Dade County. All right. Of course, you guys can choose a zip code or you can choose a city. You can even choose a subdivision. All right. But we're just going to go with single family home, Miami-Dade County, active listings. And let's go ahead and click on generate. Now, this may take several seconds because it is trying to compute all the numbers in all of Miami-Dade County for single family homes. So let's give it a few seconds and we're going to see the report very soon. All right, so we have here a chart and it is going back 5 years. So from 2024 through 2019. And then if you guys want to see 10 years, then you want to come here to customize and you want to look at the time frame 10 years. It does not go back further than 10 years. The MLS only cuts you off at 10 years. So now you're going to see the chart going over the last 10 years, and you're going to see that once upon a time we had a lot of listings and now we don't. All right, it's very simple, guys. So it's taking a while. There it is. All right, so going back to 2014. Going back to 2014 at the very height of the inventory, we had just over 11,000 single family homes available in Miami-Dade County. All right. Now you'll see that there was a dip here during the 2016, 17, and 18 years. Then we had a small climb, and then COVID hit. And what happened with COVID? The market exploded. Many people were buying homes, and many people were also not selling their homes. All right. You look at here, and I think it's more that people were selling their homes. There was a lot of people buying homes. The inventory decreased. The inventory decreased to just under 4,000. So from 11,000 to just under 4,000. And then we climbed a little bit, decreased, and then climbed again. So our inventory right now remains right around 5,000 single family homes for sale. If you want to see the data, you just click on data on the upper right corner, and you're going to see here the last 10 years that we are currently at a 5,375 active single family homes for sale. Okay, so how does that number compare in the last 5 years? Well, it is actually the highest we've been in the last 5 years. 5 years ago, we had 5,213 listings. We went down to 3,950, 4,900, 4,300, and now up to 5,375. How does that compare to this year? Well, in this year, 5,375 is actually the highest number we've had in active listings in 2024, right? So if you compare it year after year, you will see that there is an increase, a trending of an increase in inventory. We went from, this is pretty much equal, right? But we went higher, higher every single month. We've had more listings than the previous year. All right, so that is a trend upward. When you look at statistics and you see that there is an increase in percentage, meaning, active listings are up 4% over the last year, this is how it's going to be calculated. They're going to look at the year before, and they're going to look at the current year, and they're going to determine what percentage increase there's been in active single family homes. Understand the market, guys. As real estate professionals, it is important for us to do that. You can export this as a CSV file on the left-hand side by clicking on Export CSV. Or if you guys want to print this, you can print it right over here. You can even email it. Now, if you want to see the numbers for condos, all you need to do is come over here to where it says search, switch off to condos, stay in Miami-Dade County, click on generate. Now you're going to see the last 10 years of active inventory for condo and townhomes in Miami-Dade County. So let's go ahead and wait for that. All right, so it's taking a little bit, but you'll see it now. So the condo market also took a dip during COVID, did it not? I mean, we went from having over 15,000 listings available to just under or just over 5,000 listings during the COVID time. All right, so definitely took a very large dip in inventory, and then we are now rebounding and climbing back up and active inventory for condo. Okay. If you want to see the data, you just click on data and you'll see that currently we stand at 12,133 active condos. Compare that to 5 years ago, 15,517. We're almost there. We're rebounding. You know, we went from 15,005 to just under 10,000. We had 7,685, 8,500, now back up to 12,133. So our condo inventory is also increasing. So if inventory is increasing and demand is less, then we are looking at a buyer's market situation. Who does that give advantage to, guys, in a buyer's market? It gives advantage to the buyer, right? The buyer can possibly buy a property for less than the market value. Okay. So that's how you will look at active listings inside of the stats section. Now let's go over here to presets, guys, and we're gonna now switch it to sales by year. We want to see the volume of sales. This is also gonna tell us the story. So before we do that, let's go ahead and switch off to single family homes. Stay in Miami-Dade County, single family homes, generate. Let's take a look at the sales by year. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch off to data. I don't like looking at the chart, so I'm gonna switch to data. Now you'll notice that we only have 2023. We don't have 2024 here. So to add 2024, you're gonna go to customize on the left, and you're gonna go ahead and click on year to date. Actually, let's just, yeah, year to date. Let's go year to date and let's click on generate. All right, so year to date is going to give us up until now. All right, so did we increase our volume of sales or did we decrease our volume of sales? Well, let's go month per month. In January, we had more sales this year than the previous year. Same goes with February. We did decrease our sales in March. We increased our sales in April. We increased our sales slightly in May. In June of this year, we decreased our sales. In July, we increased our sales. We were even for the month of August. We decreased our sales in September. We decreased our sales in October. And today is November 26th. We are standing at 528 listings sold. All right, and we need to get to 745 to equal last year's total. So again, there's a slowdown, I believe, in the market. You know, you'll see a trend where we're decreasing, for the most part, our sales volume this year when compared to last year. During those COVID months, right, or COVID years, we're looking at 1,644 units sold, right? 1,682. So, I mean, we were selling condos like hotcakes, right? That's not the case anymore. We're, hovering over 1,000 or just under 1,000 units sold. All right, and that is how you can tell the historic sales by year of single family homes and condos. All right, guys. I did say condos, but actually those were single family homes. Let's look at condos. Let's see what the condo market is doing. When it comes to units in condo markets, it's pretty much the same. We're looking at 583 condos sold in November up until today's date, November 26th. All right. Now, the very telling statistic, the one that everyone is always trying to figure out is pricing. Let's go here to the right, left-hand corner. Let's click on presets and let's click on historic sales price trend. So whenever you see a report on the news or you read an article, prices are up 2%, prices are up 3%. All right, where does the data come from? Well, obviously the data comes from public record or it comes from the MLS, right? The source is usually going to be NAR or the Miami Association of Realtors. So taking a look here, historic price sales trend. Let's click on customize real quick. And let's switch the sales price average to sales price median. That is a better, a better idea of the price. Average tends to either go way up or way low, and we don't want that. We want to see the median. So let's switch it to median. Let's switch this to single family home. And any idea what the median price is in Miami-Dade County for a single family home today? All right, you guys will be surprised. All right, so let's go to data and let's take a look, guys. In November, the median single family home price is $665,000. $665,000. Let's take a look at this year. 620, 640, 647, up to 670 in October, and now a slight dip to 665. How is that compared to the previous years? Go to time frame and let's just go the past 10 years. Click on generate. All right, so the median sales price of 670, when you follow October, all right, it went from 430 all the way to 670 in just a 5-year period. 670 or 675 or any number around 670 happens to be the highest we've ever had in the last 5 years. And if you go to the previous 5 years, it definitely is the highest we've ever had in the last 10 years. So prices are up. They continue to climb. If you look at October of 2014, the median price for a single family home in Miami-Dade County was $231,000. We went from 231 to 60, 300, 340, 350, 365, and then come over here, 430, 489, 572, 613, and 670. Guys, month after month, an increase. 540, 620, 554, 640. Look at the trend. All right. That's, of course, for all of Miami-Dade County. There may be pockets in Miami-Dade County or Broward or any county you like. There may be pockets like a city or maybe a neighborhood where prices are trending downward. But in general, when you see a report that prices are still climbing in Miami-Dade County, that is a fact. Okay, so we need to see a trend going downward in order for us to say, all right, prices are falling. Now, just because you see an increase doesn't mean that there isn't a slowdown in the market. So for example, if from 2022 and 2023, we increased our prices by, let's say, 5%, and from 2023 to 2024, we increased our prices by 2.5%, then yes, there is a trend where prices are slowing down. But it doesn't mean they are down. It just means they didn't increase at a larger rate than the year before. They increased, but at a slower rate. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. All right. So learn how to look at median prices, and let's go and click on search, and let's do condos in Miami-Dade County, and let's see what the condo median price is. All right, you'll see here, guys. Look, I mean, there was a climb during those COVID years. Lots of condos were selling, and then it's been a pretty much roller coaster up and down. But what you do see is it's a general climb. I mean, you don't see that sharp climb. You see a general market climb like that. All right. And then when you go to data for a condo right now, you're looking at $415,000 in October. All right, guys, take a look where we were in March, 450. You see that there is a steady decrease, right, in prices for condos. So yes, condo prices are being felt, right? I mean, the condo prices are tumbling just a bit. All right, guys. So that is your stats inside of Matrix. Now, if you guys want to see the same stats, but you want to see them outside of South Florida, let's go to SunStats. So from your resource page of the Miami Realtors, you want to look for SunStats. SunStats is a product of the Florida Realtors. So your membership to the Florida Realtors gets you SunStats. Now, you can see a lot of the same information and it's printable. You can also create infographics for your marketing using SunStats. On the very top, you have dashboard, you have chart builder, and you have infographic creator. We are currently looking at all of Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach for single family homes. You can always click on change. You can enter any city, any general area like we just did, Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. You can enter any zip code. And then you can run this for single family homes, townhomes, or condos. All right, so let's stick to Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. Let's click on apply. And of course, it logged me off. So let me just log back in. Give me 1 second here. All right, so October, because November's not finished, right? So October 24 versus October 23, and then the percent in change. Closed sales in Miami-Dade County, Broward, and Palm Beach County, 2,883 single-family homes. That's down 1.9%. Cash sales is 871 cash sales. That's also down 14.3%. Median sales price is $635,000. That's up 5.6%. So you see there's so many things trending downward, yet the prices don't reflect that. The average sales price jumps to $1,029,000. That's up 9.7%. We sold $3 billion in properties, single family homes, in all of Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. That's up 7.6%. All right, let's take a look here. Median days to contract, 39. That's up 69.6%. So properties are taking longer to sell today than a year ago. Okay. New listings, 4,288 new listings. That's down 10.2%. Very interesting. That's all of Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. Active inventory, we're looking at 15,023 single family homes. That's up 33.5%. And this entire Southeast Florida area is looking at a 5-month inventory. That's up 35.1% over a 1-year period. All right, so that is going to teach you about the market in Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. Let's say you wanted to go to the Orlando area, right? We can go ahead and put in here Orlando, and you can go straight to the city of Orlando, or you can do all of Orlando, Kissimmee, and Sanford. So let's go to this entire area right here, run the same reports, and see what Orlando is doing. So the median sales price for a property in Orlando is lower, right? It's 440,000, right? Our area was right around 635. So it's lower in Orlando. The average sales price is also lower at 551. Here in this area, which obviously includes lots of luxury areas in Palm Beach, Broward, and Dade County. Here in this area was $1 million. We're looking at 551 being the average. The dollar volume is only 1.2. In our area, it was $3 billion. They have 3.9 months of inventory. We have 5 months of inventory. So you can start to compare the areas. Let's say you have someone that's looking for to maybe relocate to Cape Coral, right? We're gonna go ahead and look for Cape Coral, and let's go straight to the city of Cape Coral. We don't want the whole general area. We just want Cape Coral. And Cape Coral is on the west side of Florida. The median price for a property in Cape Coral right now is slightly under $400,000 at 394.7, and that is up 1% from the previous year. The inventory in Cape Coral sits at 6.7%, and that is up 15.5% from the previous year. All right, guys. Where do you go to find properties in Cape Coral, since we are MLS users of South Florida, Southeast Florida? Well, when you go to your resource pages, you want to go to MLS Advantage. MLS Advantage is a statewide MLS, guys. You have access to properties in places like Cape Coral, Tampa, Orlando, St. Augustine, Daytona, Tallahassee. All right. All you need to do is go to MLS Advantage, and you want to come here to the city, and you want to put in Cape Coral, right? You're going to find it right here, and you're going to click on search, and we are going to be looking at properties for sale in Cape Coral. There are 3,428 single family homes for sale in the Cape Coral MLS. Okay, of course, you want to enter criteria so you don't get these $10 million sales. If you're looking for something more modest, then you want to enter a price range. So let's say price range max of say $600,000. Search, and you're going to get your Cape Coral homes up to $600,000. So you do have a statewide MLS. That would be MLS Advantage, and that's going to be right here. All right, let's go ahead and close that out. So going back to SunStats, guys, once you have a statistic like this, and let's say you wanted to do some marketing, go to Infographic Center right here. Go to Infographic Center. It's going to go back to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach. Let's say you wanted to do zip code, or let's just say you wanted to do Miami Beach. The city of Miami Beach, right? Single family homes, condos. Let's go with condos. And then you can choose what type of metrics you want on your infographic, and then go ahead and click on apply. All right, so right there, we created a marketing piece that says there were 103 closed sales in October 2024 for condos in Miami Beach. That's down 10% from a year ago. Then we have over here median sales prices, 425. That's up 2.4% from a year ago. So closed sales are down, yet prices are still up. Go figure. We have 1,707 active inventory. That's 30% increase from a year ago. And then you have your new listings, your pending listings, and your dollar volume. Your branding is down below. Simply go ahead and right click and save this image to your device and use it for your marketing. All right, so you guys can do this for any market in all of Florida using SunStats. Pretty cool stuff, right? All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out SunStats, and now let's move into the last part of our class, which is going to be RPR. RPR is a great program that allows us to run CMAs, presentations for our sellers and buyers, but also it allows us to run statistic reports. Okay, so you're going to go here to research, and we are going to run a, let's start with a residential market trend. Let's start with a residential market trend. Let's go ahead and click there. And let's say I wanted to do the stats for zip code 33137. All right, 33137, which is covers the Midtown, Edgewater, Wynwood area of Miami, right? And this is going to be the stats for zip code 33137. We're looking here that there is a 12-month inventory that's down 1.8%, right? And there is here the percentage on list to sales price. We're looking at 92.8%. And days on market is 94 with a median sold price of $800,000. So everything here is somewhat negative, right? Leading to more of a buyer's market, yet prices are up 14.49% month over month. It's crazy. Over the last year, the median estimated property value, which is different from the median sold price, right? That's different from the median sold price. The median estimated value is 677. That's up 2.4% from a 12-month period. All right. You got new listings. You have here active listings. You have new pending listings. You have pending listings. You have median sold prices, right? And then you have months of housing supply. So where are we on our months of housing supply? We are at a 12.43 months of housing supply. That's down 1.8%. Over the last month, but that is up 47% over the last year. Guys, what does that mean? We are in a buyer's market. Take a look over here, all the way to the top. We are in a buyer's market, right? Seller's market, balanced market, buyer's market. We are definitely in a buyer's market. Now, if you guys want to use this for your marketing, you most definitely can. Look on the right-hand side. You have create script and you have share. All right, we can switch to any property type here that we want. Let's stick to the condo market in zip code 33137. If you want to create a script because you're going to talk about this and you actually don't know what to say, go here to create a script and then choose what type of tone are you targeting. Do you want a professional tone? Do you want an engaging tone, conversational tone, or a friendly and casual tone? Let's go with an engaging tone. And then choose your audience, buyers, sellers, or both, right? Let's go with both. And then you guys can create a video scripts because if you're going to record yourself, you would like to have a video script or you want a social media campaign or you want to analyze metrics. Let's go with a video script. Why not? Let's go with a video script. Let's see what AI is going to do for us. So right there, it's going to give you a script. You guys can print it and you can get ready to read your script and record yourself a video. Right here it says, hello, this is Rob, hello everyone, I'm Robert Rodriguez, Realtor with Elite Ocean View Realty, here to bring you the latest market update for October 2024 in Miami-Dade County. All right, Robert Rodriguez, that's me. Let's dive right into the numbers. Currently, we have 12.43 months of supply. All right, which is up 47.1% over the last 12 months. Guys, this script, you follow it and you're able to create really nice content for your own marketing. You have video scripts, you have social media campaigning. So if you're going to post something on social media, you don't know what to say, right? You have all of this here. Market update, right? Attention Miami buyers and sellers. According to the latest data, there's 12.43 months supply of inventory in, it says Miami, but really in zip code 33137. And it gives you even the hashtags, hashtag Miami real estate, hashtag Miami market trends, hashtag our office, Elite Ocean View Realty. All kinds of really good ideas for your social media campaigning. All right. And that's going to be done with create scripts. If you just want to share this, you're going to go here to share, right? You're going to be sharing this right here. And you have Facebook, you have X, you have LinkedIn, and then you click on more and you guys can create a JPEG. So basically an image file, which you'll save to your computer. And now you can share it across all of the platforms. All right, guys. So that's the residential market trends. As a reminder, you can do this for any area in all of the US. RPR is truly nationwide. All you need to do is put in a zip code or a city up here, and it's going to give you the residential market trends for that area, and you can run that too. Go back up to research. We're going to go and do the market activity search. All right, we're going to do the market activity search. That's going to give us an idea of what's going on when it comes to active listings, sold listings, things like that. So zip code 33137. Let's go with for sale only. And let's look at new listings, pending listings closed, and distress. Let's remove distress and let's go to the last month. All right, any property type, let's go with just condos, no single family homes, just condos. Any price, any bedrooms, any bathrooms, click on search. All right, so you have here 116 properties, right? You're currently looking at the map. You can click here and it's going to show you in this view right here, all right, which is my favorite view. And then you have here the list view. All right, the list view is this one here. It gives you all of the information that you are searching for, right? All the active listings, all the closed listings, all the pending listings, whatever we ask for in our change type. Then you guys can always go here and click on create a report, and you can create what's called a market activity report. All right, you click on run report and your market activity report is going to be ready in just a few seconds. All right, so up here, you're going to see that there is a report being created. Once the report is ready, you click on download report, and let's take a look here at our market activity report for zip code 33137 condos. All right, guys, excellent report. For anyone who's asking you for something like this, you can provide them a fully detailed report on 33137 for the last month, right? Because you can go 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and a year. All right, and of course, that's going to be done inside of RPR. All right, so that again is research, and that's going to be residential market activity. Don't forget, guys, you can also pull statistics and demographics for properties or neighborhoods anywhere in the US by clicking on neighborhood search. So let's say we want to know about zip code 33137. So we're going to go ahead and just stick with the zip code here. We're going to click here and we're going to go ahead and click on search. All right, so it's going to give us a summary of everything that is studied. Then you can go to housing, people, economy, and quality of life. So when you go to people, it's going to give you here, zip code 33137 has a population of 16,000 people. All right, that's 12,600 people per square mile. Guys, why is it 12,600 people per square mile? Any idea? Why is it so much? When you look at Miami-Dade County, having 1,400 people per square mile, why is the population so dense in zip code 33137? All right, I'll tell you why. The zip code has primarily condo buildings. So it's a vertical community, meaning that you're going to have more people packed into a zip code than a rural area or a single family home dominated zip code. So you do have a lot more people. And then you have here education levels of population, and you have more information about the people who live here. And then you can go and study the economy, the median household incomes, and the incomes per capita, unemployment rate, things of that nature. All right, guys. So RPR is a very strong tool for us to understand markets, understand neighborhoods. And again, I repeat, you can do that neighborhood search for any neighborhood in the entire US. And the last report on RPR I'd like to show you is going to be the school search. All right, so let's go ahead and click on school search. So if you guys are, say, relocating, or you have someone relocating to the city of, let's say, Weston, right? Let's go to Weston here and Weston, Florida, right? And then we're just going to go ahead and click on search. You can provide your buyer or anyone who's asking you a list of schools in Weston. Here they are. This is a list of all the schools in Weston. Now, if the school of choice is, let's say, Cypress Bay High School, right? We're going to go ahead and click on Cypress Bay High School. This is indeed an A+ school. It's a high school, 9th through 12th grade. And you have here your school grades. A+ is an overall grade, academic grade, A+, and a teacher grade of A. You can come here, you can click on reviews, and you'll read reviews by alumni or current students or even parents. Okay. You can always click on create a report, and you can create a very nice report for Cypress Bay High School. Any questions? Any questions on the school report for RPR, guys? Very simple stuff. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude our training for today. We went ahead and covered the different ways that we're going to pull market stats, use them when you're working with your buyers and sellers, use them for your personal marketing on social media, and overall, just become knowledgeable on the market so you're able to price properties correctly and lead your current buyers and sellers on the right path to either selling or buying a home. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude our training for today. And that is going to be our last training this week and even in November. So I want to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving. And I definitely hope that you enjoyed our class today. Look out for the recording. It's going to be on our YouTube channel later on this afternoon, folks. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone.